can't see. God damn it. Okay, let's try this. Anyways, I use the NYC color thing, color wheel, with red, white, and black. I take the red, a good portion of the red, and I mix it in with just a little bit of black, and then I really lightly tap it over my cheekbone. So you get something like that. And then you can use your fingers and blend in it a bit until you get something like that. So it looks kind of like a crack in the skin. And then, I mean, this differs for various people. I mean, some people may really want to go really authentic, but what I usually do is I start with a bit of black, just matte black eyeshadow with a larger brush. It can be anything really, but I'm just using this one. And you pat it around the point of impact. You want to make sure you don't use black too much, because it's a pretty stark color. I shouldn't have used that much, but regardless, it is what it is. And then you can use a flatter brush, if I can ever find it. I'm so unorganized. I am a terrible makeup person. Whatever. I'm just going to use this again. And use Breaking Apart brown eyeshadow over the area. Just so you got a bit of a more bruised look. You want to make sure you don't use anything too shimmery or iridescent, because you don't want it shining or being shimmery or whatever. Then, for extra effect, you can... Wait a second, I'm just gonna... Oh, there it is. Victory! I'm gonna use a bit of matte, flat purple, right there, around the outside. So you get something like that. Then for extra effect, you can use a matte yellow. These are all NYC, by the way. They're color compacts. Come in pairs. You get that. And if you want to, you can touch up your initial impact point just to make it really stand out. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cutting it off. You get something like that. And you can also do split lips. Those are always fun. What I do for split lips is, you know when you go like that with your lip, you want to do something like that. Pick one of the creases that you create and follow along it with a thinner paintbrush or makeup paintbrush. Preferably one that is not shot to shit, but that's okay. Just something like that and follow along their crease. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off horribly. There we go, that's better. Usually try and pick one along the corners, either corner of your mouth. Something like that. This brush needs readjusted. You'll get something looking like that. It's easier if you take the more black with this one, just so you get that really deep red impression. You get that. Looks pretty authentic. You can also do bloody noses. Those ones are fun. You can add a little turned on that. For bloody noses, you'll actually have to go on the inside of your nose a little, just around the edge. So we'll start by doing that, just marking the area with your black and your red. So preferably you'd want to have something non-toxic. So you get something like that, so it looks really gory and bloody. And you can rub it so it looks like you've rubbed a little, like that. And you can also do a little bit of a blood trail. You just follow along with it with your brush from your nose down. You get something like that. You can also do a cut on the edge of your nose. For me, when I did that, I used some bandage stuff. You can get this at drugstores, or it was a little bit difficult for me to find something appropriate that would be kind of translucent, but at the same time look like legit medical tape. So let me get the cutters. Just like that, nothing big. And loosely tape the edges over the corner, the top of your nose. Because, I mean, it never looks legit when you have just a big, gross, stark piece of white on your face. No offense, guys, but it just doesn't. Okay, then you take your paint again, and you can slowly push it underneath the loose parts of your bandage. So it looks something like that. You can also put a bloodline on top. So it looks like it's spread out from there. Now you're looking pretty beat up, right? For extra effect, you can add some on your eyebrow or like a cut on your brow. Head wound, well, I think it's kind of common knowledge that if you did something near up here, along here, it's a head wound and it would bleed a lot. So that's something you could have fun with if you have some fake blood or something like that. I'm going to put this one on my opposite cheek near here. Again, just pinch the sides. This is difficult for me because I'm doing it at an angle. Just pinch the sides so it's like that a bit. Pat it in. Take your compact again, your thing, and just, let's see if I can do this right. Just pat it in there. Rub it a bit. Pat it in there. Make sure you make it look pretty convincing. You can put blood creases along the edges. Put a cut line down over the tape. Even add a bit more to the top. So yeah, that's more or less how I do it. Hopefully it helped a bit. You know, experiment if you need to. And yeah, so there you go. It also helps that you don't put concealer on ahead of time, keeping those natural dark bags. I should have said that at the beginning, but that's okay.